Well, it's an existential threat to our economic mobility.
One of the most important conversations that's taken place about the fiscal future of America in 2020.
The debt has grown by trillions and trillions and trillions.
I think the answer needs always to be now. Well, why postpone till next year what you can do now?
Even folks who represent themselves as being fiscally conservative, they want other people's stuff to be cut, but they don't want their own stuff to be cut.
We'd love to talk about the debt and deficit when the other party's in power.
I think politics right now reflects. It doesn't lead, it reflects.
The $26 trillion in debt, that's not actually the problem, in my opinion. The problem is we've got no plan whatsoever from here.
We haven't had an adult conversation in this country about debt.
The budget's fake. I mean, that's why they don't pass budgets anymore.
We've become a country full of people asking what the government can do for us, as opposed to asking what we can do for our country.
What are we doing to your generation? What are we going to do to your children's generation?
You are having your pocket picked in what is the largest intergenerational transfer of wealth in world history.
Millennials intuitively understand this, that boomers have voted themselves increased benefits for decades.
You can't sit down and agree to disagree and walk away as friends. You can't go to family gathering and talk politics anymore because it's so toxic. This is crazy, gang. Your generation cannot tolerate that anymore. You ought to say enough's enough.
The hard things that are real are what we really have to do. We have to raise the retirement age. We have to think about means testing. We have to look at the $1 trillion of tax breaks in the budget. We have to control healthcare costs. Like, there are real choices to be made.
And my amendment would close this loophole and achieve those savings.
There's no longer an actuarially sound Social Security.
I appreciate what you guys are doing because that's where the conversation has to start.
And Weston, I want to thank you in particular for building this whole important effort. You all are going to have a voice that we have really been lacking for quite some time.